We are live. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I am late. But I was downtown Atlanta, and rushing to get here on time. Wave at the peeps over there. How you guys doing? And Instagram Bill. Sorry I missed last Wednesday. Sorry, I missed last Wednesday. Literally, I was sitting here we had to go to Chicago for a funeral. Some of you guys know that. And I was sitting here. Hello, hey, how you guys doing over there in Instagramville? I was sitting here making our flights and our hotel and God knows what else. And then I looked up and it was 10 o'clock. So sorry I missed Wednesday go live. But this week, I just want to know, what did you guys do for Juneteenth? What did you guys do for Juneteenth? What did you guys do to celebrate Juneteenth? Anything special? You watch any fireworks? You get out and enjoy the festivities? What did you do? Let me know. Next, this Saturday's upload, we will be discussing tea tree oil. Let me put that in the chat. This Saturday's upload, we will be discussing. Okay, I can't spell. I'm sorry. Discussing tea tree benefits. Hey, you went to Times Square, attended the celebration in Times Square. Awesome. They have fireworks. Did you enjoy it? Did they have food? I'm starving. So yeah, I'm going to mention, did they have food? Did you guys have food? Hey, Nina, you made it. Yay. Thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm a half hour late. You guys. So sorry. I was just asking, what did you do to celebrate Juneteenth? Did you go out, Nina? Did you celebrate, do any celebrations? Did you look at any fireworks? As long as you had some fun and you guys celebrated it in some type of way, that's wonderful. We went to the top of the Sears Tower building in Chicago, and there were fireworks. You could see fireworks throughout the entire city. It was so cool. It was the Broadway performers, no food or fireworks. Boo to the no food. But the Broadway performers, yay to that. But the no food, come on. Hey, Tina. Hey, I didn't go anywhere. Good to see you back. Yeah, thank you. You had to work. That blows. Oh, well. At least you could get to work. That's great. Wonderful stuff. So, as mentioned, excellent performances. That's good. I'm sure New York City, absolutely. They're going to have some good stuff. This Saturday's upload will be about the benefits of tea tree oil and mint oil. So, for those of you who use our fermented black rice water, or if you use our tea tree shampoo and conditioner, it contains tea tree oil and it contains mint. So if you use the fermented black rice water, I'm pretty sure you know instantly that you're feeling the burn. So we're going to talk about the benefits of peppermint and tea tree this coming Saturday's upload. Let's see. I don't want to give away any of the benefits. I don't want to tell you, but one of the benefits is that hey, got to wave to you guys over there. One of the benefits is it's a scalp, itchy scalp dandruff reliever. That's what tea tree oil does. It relieves dandruff, it relieves itchy scalp, as well as mint. And it also has purification benefits, and antimicrobial benefits. But I'm not gonna give it all away. That's what the upload is gonna be about. So we're gonna talk about the tea tree shampoo and conditioner. Hey, D-Roy, how you doing? Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Good to see you here. Shaniqua, what's going on? Hello. Thanks, you guys, for joining. D-Roy and Shaniqua, you guys missed out. Tell us what you did for Juneteenth. Did you guys do any great celebrations? Did you go out? Did you watch any fireworks? Any celebrations with the family or friends or any festivities? Let us know. And I was just talking about tea tree. Do you guys use, oh, my dog is getting so fat. I don't realize how big she is until she comes in and I see her on camera. It's like, oh my God. Now I got to get out here and walk her so that she can lose some weight. D-Roy, you stayed home. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Staying in the house. Do you guys do, who knows what Juneteenth is about? Hands. No, I can't see anybody's hands. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. It's me, Rosie. Do you guys know what Juneteenth is all about and why it's named Juneteenth? If not, I'm going to tell you again. Juneteenth is called Juneteenth simply because at the time when our folks became free, when slaves became free, word of mouth and passing from person to person to person is like, hey, we free. Folks like, yeah, whatever, man. We not free, whatever. But, it went through word of mouth mostly, and folks knew that we became free in June, and we became free somewhere in the teens from the 13th through the 19th, right? Didn't really know specifically, so folks just called it Juneteenth. Now, personally, I have been celebrating Juneteenth. I'm originally from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I have been celebrating Juneteenth since I was probably about 11 or 12. There's always been some sort of festivities going on in Minneapolis, Minnesota, for Juneteenth and that celebration. So that's, how I know quite a bit more about it than most people, right? Because we've been celebrating it for a very, very long time. Also, Juneteenth, is the celebration of the freedom of slaves, etc., etc. The major importance of it is simply because if you talk about the Civil War, hey, got a wave in Lizette Sasha over there. How you doing? Thanks for joining. The Civil War was pretty much about the South trying to keep slavery legal and the North trying to abolish it. So them 50 pages that you had to read in civics and 100 chapters about the Civil War and all of that, I'm just going to give you the Cliff Note version. It was about the freedom of slaves and the preventing of the freedom of slaves. The South wanted slavery because they was making massive amounts of money, and the North wanted to free the slaves, wanted the slaves to become free so that the economy can become more balanced, because the South had all the millionaires. And back in the day, if they could have been billionaires, they would have been billionaires. And so the North was like, hey, no fair. Free the slaves so that everybody can be making money on an equal basis. So there you have it. That's what the Civil War is about. So when you see that Confederate flag, whether those people waving the Confederate flag know it or not, that Confederate flag means the support and the people that wanted to keep slavery intact and keep us under lock and chain and working for free for over 200 years. So, after 200 years of having free labor and free land and free cash crops and having the hottest commodity in the world, cotton was and tobacco, but cotton was the number one commodity in the world. It was the number one thing that people in the world wanted, of course, because it made sheets and it made clothing and it made, bags and everything people really needed, clothes. You need clothes on your back. So that's why the South and the cotton that the slaves picked were the number one commodity. Also, slaves were sold at the stock exchange. So yes, we were traded as stock. So, the freedom of slaves meant a whole heck of a lot of money lost for a lot of people. I went to the sports park to a Juneteenth festival. Very good. Very cool. Glad you celebrated it. Yeah, so it's worth celebrating, right? Because tremendous horrors happened, for over 200 years to people. I'm not going to give you a history lesson. So, but Juneteenth, officially the signing, slaves are free on this day, was June 19th, right? So that's why the holiday is on June 19th. The majority of the slaves didn't know, and they actually worked for decades before they knew that they were free. A lot, right? A lot. You shared this post. Thank you, Shaquina. Yes, share it so that we can have more friends joining. What do you guys think about Juneteenth becoming a national holiday? What do you guys think about that over there in Instagram land? What do you guys think about that over there in Facebook land? And what do we have? YouTube land. What do you guys think about Juneteenth becoming a national holiday? Is it going to mean days off of work for most people? Probably not. I'm going to tell you now. The corporation that I work for is a Japanese corporation. So yes, outside of me having CW Hair Care, I have always been a computer engineer for over 20 years now. And yeah, I still have a job, but I work for a Japanese corporation. So in Japan, they don't celebrate any of the holidays that we celebrate here in the United States. They'll let you have off if you want it off. They don't give you any hassle, but the company I work for is not an American company. So, do you guys foresee Lizette and okay, y'all know how this go, right? Lizette, Sasha, and T. Hendon, a long time coming. I hear that. Al, Thea 7858 has been a long time coming, right? And actually, like I told you, we've been celebrating it in Minneapolis since I was about 11. Well, probably before then, but that's when I started attending the festivities and things like that. So it doesn't matter if they made it a national holiday or not. Many Black people in many Black communities had already been celebrating it and having it as a holiday for us. So it's a wonderful thing. Now, nationally, most people are excited because they're talking about, oh my God, yes, a day off. Cool, day off, day on. Depends on how you celebrate things, whether you take that day to go out and do something positive in the community. Me, I would normally go out and do something positive in the community or celebrate in the festivities. But again, had to be in Chicago. It is what it is, right? So how many of you guys use tea tree or mint on the regular basis outside of CW Hair Care's fermented black rice water protein treatment? Outside of the protein treatment, how many of you guys use mint in your shampoos or conditioners or anything else? And if you do, what do you use it for? Tea tree or mint oil? Shokina, yeah, way overdue as far as the Juneteenth becoming a national holiday. Absolutely, right? So it'll be on my work calendar in the US, even though the entire corporation from Japan, they probably, they never supported slavery or anything like that. So they probably will do something fabulous for it due to the way that my company handles things. All right, so nobody actually used mints. It probably depends on that city or state. Well, I live in Georgia. I live in Atlanta. So you know how that goes. They're going to celebrate it to the highest level of celebration. So yeah, I know big things are going to happen, even though I wasn't here for the first official, national holiday celebration. I'm sure we did it big here. They did it big in Chicago. I didn't realize that it was going to go over that huge in that town. There was fireworks everywhere for the whole weekend. For the entire time we were there, they had fireworks. I used a castor oil with tea tree oil for dry or itchy scalp. Tina says, I have used tea tree oil before in my scalp and I love it. I dilute it with coconut oil. Ooh, There's an idea. Tea tree with coconut oil. That probably feels amazing. You see, my brain is thinking here, what can I do with tea tree and coconut oil? Yeah, you guys in Instagram, you guys use any tea tree oil or any mint oil on your scalp or hair? I use tea tree oil sometimes in between wash day on my scalp. Yeah. Tea tree oil. Yeah, no problem, Shukina. I know exactly what you mean. The tea tree oil. Yep. I like the fermented argan oil shampoo and conditioner that we have. I use tea tree for shampoo day. Yep. But I do use that tea tree shampoo a lot because my scalp itches a lot sometimes. And so that tea tree oil, I use it and it cools my scalp down and it relieves the itching and all of that. I like the argan oil as well. The tea tree oil makes my hair really, really soft, but the argan oil makes it really, really soft as well. And I like my argan oil conditioner 9 gazillion times over anything else I've ever tried before. But I do like that our tea tree shampoo for my itchy scalp, because I do have like an itchy scalp from time to time. It does feel good. And the fermented black rice water with mint, that's the bomb, because as soon as it goes on, it makes your scalp feel so, so cool. And then, like literally, I think using the fermented black rice water for 6 months, I don't want to say, well, I'm going to say between 4 and 6 months, I lose track. It made my hair grow like 3 inches in just freaking 4 months. Really. And that's the protein treatment. The growth that protein treatment does to hair is unreal. Now, I mean, you can use anybody's rice. Well, I don't know anybody's, but rice water treatment, and it's going to grow your hair. But ours has mint oil in it. So on top of giving you that growth benefit, what it does to making your scalp feel really, really cool and healing the scalp and doing the magic that it does to your scalp is incredibly amazing. And I think our rice water, I don't know if anybody else sells rice water out there, but I know ours with the mint oil in it is amazing. It is, I want to say, by far my favorite product. And, we have the growth set, and I still use that every night. Because I don't want my hair to revert and do whatever it did initially when I first created it. So I still use my growth set every night. But shampoo day, which is today, it's kind of late, so it probably won't be today. It'll probably be tomorrow. I'm going to use my fermented rice water with mint again, as usual, and use my tea tree shampoo and conditioner this time. I switch between, the argan and the tea tree, depending on how itchy my scalp is feeling, is the one that I'll use. Maybe I should try the tea tree shampoo. I still have the argan shampoo. Yep. If you have like itchy scalp or dandruff or anything like that, yeah, the tea tree shampoo and conditioner is amazing. You guys, I know, Nina, you have the fermented black rice water. That black rice water is going to be my next order. Okay, I thought I sent that to you when you won that time. I don't remember. I have to go back and take a look. But yeah, you should try the rice water, definitely. But read or take a look at the video about the fermented black rice water before you use it, because you want to use it correctly. Because if you overuse a protein treatment, it will make your hair very, very, it'll make it really, really soft, but make it really, really porous, where you go like this and it'll pull right apart. So you need to know your hair type and how long you need to leave that protein treatment on your hair. Not just my protein treatment, but any protein treatment that you use, any rice protein treatment that you use, or I know it's a company out there. It's in a kind of like a lavender pinkish bottle. I can't think of it, but they have a really good protein treatment that I used years ago and I just loved it, but I didn't know anything about, the limits on protein time that you should use. And I overdid it. And literally I would get in there and my hair at the ends, not at the root, but at the ends because it was over treated, would just snap right off. And I was like, man, it must be that product. And lo and behold, that's literally what it was. So you do have to know your hair, not my hair, your hair, not my hair, your hair's protein limit, because your hair and your hair's protein limit will be different from my hair's protein limit, right? So if you have hair color, perm, a rinse, or any type of chemical treatment, it is different from those people who have no chemical in their hair at all and whose hair is 100% natural. No color, no perm, no texturizer, no nothing. Your time limit for a protein treatment is different from a person's time limit who has some sort of chemical treatment in their hair. Shaquina has the black rice water and she says she loves it. Yes, I love it too. I love it too. Yeah, it does make your hair brittle if you overdo it. And Nina says it was the conditioner, the argan Moroccan one. Sorry for the spelling. Not a problem. We're not in here to correct anybody's spelling, honey. Just type what you want to talk about, because I know we do limited time. And we're all cool. We're friends here. Nobody checking spelling. We homies, right? So talk, say what you want to say, and nobody's judging your spelling. For real, for real. There was something else I was just getting ready to say about the fermented rice water or the Moroccan argan oil, fermented. Anyway, I can't remember. How often do you use the rice water? Exactly, D-Roy. See, that's it. How often I would use it will definitely be different from how often you would use it. Me, I use so if I did a long treatment of the fermented rice water, I would leave it on for about 40 minutes and I would do that once a month. If I do the short spurts, like every time I wash and condition my hair, I'd only leave it on between 5 and 10 minutes because I want to do it every time I wash my hair. And I try to wash and condition my hair and do a whole, you know how it is sometimes when we know it's our wash day and it's going to be a whole day. I try to do that maybe weekly or bi-weekly, twice a month. And then I'll do 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes during those wash periods. But sometimes I will only do the rice water treatment once a month, and I'll do that one for 40 to 45 minutes. But you have to check out the video to know why. Okay, because I never used rice water before. D-Roy, let me tell you something. If you never use rice water, doesn't have to be my rice water treatment. Does not have to be my rice water treatment. Use somebody's rice water treatment, even if it's your own rice water treatment. Let me tell you something about the hair growth that this rice water produces. It's insane. It's unreal. Now, my daughter came to me telling me about, oh, check out these videos. Look at how much it made people's hair grow, rice water, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, let me check out the video. And, you know, everybody's like, this rice water treatment is amazing. I can't believe how it made my hair grow. So naturally, you know, the house tried it out. We tried white rice water, and I ain't gonna lie, it makes your hair feel phenomenal. And it does, you do notice like after a month or so that your hair grew like it does not grow normally. It grows like crazy using rice water. But that white rice water, it ain't nothing to keep around the house for more than a couple of days because it smells like rotten eggs to the 10th power. It smells horrible, right? And so, you know, me, I need something that's going to last a long time, and it's not going to stink. And so the black rice water, we did our research as we normally do. We did our research, and the black rice has more consistent protein chain that's uninterrupted, and it's more natural and organic. It does not smell as bad. But then when you throw mint on top of it, it doesn't smell at all. Boom! So yes, we added mint because we were like, oh wow, the black rice, it lasts a really, really long time, you know, because we did our testing and all of that over a few months. And yes, it's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal rice water, cannot be beat from my experience and the various things that I've tried in the level of fast growth. Now, I haven't seen it, like if you have missing edges or anything like that, I haven't seen it produce new hair. Rice water, I have not noticed or seen it produce new hair. But the hair you got on your head, it grows that stuff out in an insane short amount of time and an insane length. So if you sit at home and you take some rice, make sure it's organic, preferably black rice, you know, or there's specific Native American type of rice out there. You can find it in like your organic stores. But if you want to just try it yourself, you can make it. Take some rice. You know, there's how to make it. YouTube videos out there. But yeah, you can try it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you know, unless you put it in the refrigerator, it's gonna stink in a day or two. But man, if you want something to grow your existing hair out, hey, I got to wave to my Instagram people. If you want something to grow your existing hair that you have on your head, is not going to produce new hair. I have not found anything to produce new hair besides the growth set that I made, right? But the hair on your head is going to grow it out if you do it properly, because if you leave it on way too long, it is going to make your hair brittle and your hair will break off at the end. So yes, watch the video, our fermented black rice water YouTube video. Watch that video before, you know, even if you make your own, just watch the video so that you can determine how long you need to leave that rice water on your head. When do you use it? After washing? Oh yeah. So when I use it, oh, I'm missing something. I have relaxed hair. How long would I leave it on? How long would I leave the rice water on? Exactly, Tina. So you need to watch that video to determine how long you need to leave it on. So if you have natural hair, if you have no type of chemicals in your hair or on your hair, you leave it on for a shorter amount of time than those that have chemical. So if you have relaxed hair, you would leave it on longer than if you had non-chemically treated hair. And when I say longer, normally it's anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes once a month, or 15 to 20 minutes twice a month. But you need to determine your level of acceptance of protein for your hair. If you have natural hair, anywhere between 5 and 20 minutes twice a month. Or if you wash your hair, say weekly, I would say 5 minutes. When do you use it? I would say 5 minutes at the length of time, 5 to 10 minutes, but you do it after. You can do it before conditioning or after conditioning. And sometimes I flip-flop them, but I always do it after shampooing. Always after shampooing. Hey, how you doing? We're talking about rice water treatment, protein treatment. We have a fermented black rice water, you know, in our product line, which is phenomenal. But if you choose to make your own rice water and use it, make sure you watch our video to know how long you should leave it on your head, okay? Because leaving a protein treatment on your hair too long is a disaster for your hair. And you know, here at CW Hair Care, we are about hair care and growing it and keeping it healthy and keeping it on your head, not on your floor and in your sink and in your comb. So it's very out of the entire lineup that we have, and out of every product that's out there in the world for you to use, protein treatments are the main ones you definitely need to watch out for. Okay, if you're perming your hair, you know you can't really leave it on there for what, longer than 20 or 30 minutes, or else it's going to burn like crazy and start to burn your hair out, right? Same thing with protein treatments. You know, if you like color your hair, like if you're lighting it up, you don't want to leave the color on there for a longer period of time than indicated on whatever instructions that you have, because like if you're going blonde, that when you rinse it out, all of your hair will rinse down the drain. So you need to be cognizant of how long you leave these things on your hair. Now with the growth set, the spray and the oil, you can leave that stuff on for a whole year and it's not going to do anything but, you know, protect your hair and to help it grow. So that, there's no worry. How long should I leave it on? However long you want to leave it on. When do I wash it out? Whenever you feel like washing it out, and just put it back on after you wash and condition your hair. But with that protein treatment, you need to know what you are doing. If you are unsure and you just want to get the rice water benefits of it growing your existing hair, the hair that you have on your head, then try it out for 10 to 15 minutes, right? Twice a month, and then see how your hair handles that. If it handles it wonderfully, then I would say go for the full blast of the 40 minutes once a month, or even perhaps twice a month if your hair can handle it. Is it all right to weekly wash your hair? Yeah, you can wash your hair weekly, definitely, because sometimes gel makes my scalp itchy. Exactly. Just follow with a deep conditioner. Yes, you can wash your hair weekly if you are somebody that works out. Like I go to the gym, I try to hit the gym 3 times a week. And so I may not shampoo my hair every week, but I will definitely rinse it with water and run my conditioner through it. Let that sit for a while and then rinse that out. And I do that probably every week. But a full blown wash day, you know, that might happen once a month or twice a month maximum. But rinsing my hair with water, that might happen a couple of times a week, definitely weekly. I'm not going to even lie and say I do not shampoo my hair every week. Why? Because then I got to go through the full blown wash day. But I will rinse it. I will run conditioner through it. Let that sit there while I'm, washing my body, and then I'll rinse that out. But yeah, I sweat a lot because I go to the gym a couple of times a week. So if I do not rinse my hair with conditioner down to the scalp level, I will be scratching. Because the salt and all of that stuff from working out is, on your skin. It's on your skin. So when you're done working out, right, what do? You take a shower, right? You wash the salt and the sweat off. But if you don't rinse the salt and the sweat out of your hair, it sits there and causes your scalp to become itchy. I know it makes mine really itchy. So if I don't rinse it out with water and use conditioner. Thank you, and do a cold wash. What do you think? Absolutely. So that's what I'm talking about. I do, because I don't use a shampoo, I just use my conditioner a couple of times a week, and then I shampoo it bi-weekly, like every 2 weeks, right? Maybe every 3 weeks, but definitely I rinse my hair a couple of times a week. And in between. Yeah, absolutely. How about you guys over there? What do you guys do? Do you wash your hair weekly, bi-weekly, once a month? Have you tried any protein treatments? Instagram folks, any protein treatments that you use or not? You haven't tried any at all. I got to tell you, that rice water is a miracle worker for growth. It absolutely is. Whether you use mine or make your own at home, it is not going to let you down, but make sure you know your level of protein. So again, we can sit here. I love y'all. Y'all my homies. Y'all some of my bestest friends. So we can be talking like, this is my best friend right here, my Rosie. This is my best bud. Yes, she does. She wakes me up in the morning. Imagine that, you guys. Every morning at 7 o'clock, I'm asleep. And then my dog comes inside of bed and slaps me on the face because she wants to get up. So yeah, no late sleeping for me. I use avocado in my hair. Nice. Do you like mash it up yourself from fresh avocado and then put it on there? When you do, how long do you leave it on? D-Roy. I am definitely interested because I have not used avocado. Have you guys, Instagram people? I've tried your black rice water and love the tingly feeling. Yes, absolutely. That's the best benefit of it. Well, we put the mint actually in there to keep it from stinking and going bad like most rice water does. But yeah, that tingly feeling is a huge benefit. And also that mint protects against dandruff, reverses dandruff, gets that dandruff out of there, and keeps that scalp nice and healthy. So yeah, but you do got to be careful with our fermented black rice water. That's why we have that video out there. And everybody knows if you ordered the black rice water from us, you know, before I ship it out, you get an email saying, thank you for ordering our black rice water, but click on this link to read more about it because we want you to know how to use it. Because I don't want you guys calling us, hey, got to wave to you guys over there in Instagram land. I don't want you guys calling me up talking about, I don't know what's going on. My hair is breaking off and when I was first getting those calls, I'm like, what's going on? I never got these calls before. But then I look back, you do your research. And it's from those people that had ordered the fermented black rice water who did not know their level of acceptance of protein on their hair. So yeah, I was like, oh my God, they're over protein treating their hair. So let me make sure I send them this link to the information and the video so that people know how to use the fermented black rice water properly for your hair type, because the length of time that you use it will be different from the length of time that I use it. Let me see. Nina Guy. Yes, avocado hair mask. D-Roy, that's what I was looking for. So that's where we left off. I blended and use oil and honey for 30 minutes. So you blend up, you smash up the avocado, and you put, what type of oil do you use? Olive oil and real live honey? The sticky stuff that you put in tea. Hey, how's it going? Hey man, how's it going? Thanks for joining, Instagram peeps. We're talking about what we use on our hair for, different treatments that we use for conditioning and to keep it healthy and to keep it growing. So D-Roy says that she uses avocado, smashes it up, uses oil and real live honey, and puts it on her hair for 30 minutes. Does that honey make your hair sticky at all? You're not the first person I've heard that uses honey on their hair. Just try. Okay, I've tried. Oh, we said that the black rice water. Right. Thank you for using it. Make sure you're using it properly so it can do the growing and not get brittle. So that benefit can be wonderful for you. I've tried that too. Yes, the avocado hair mask. Really hard. Aloe helps with that. Okay. From aloe from the plant. I use that on my skin every night. So I, wash my face, and I have an avocado plant and split it in the middle, and the gel that's inside, I just open it up and take the plant and just rub it on my face. Then I go to bed. Aloe on the hair from the plant. Yes, I love aloe vera. Use the pre-poo with the growth oil. Excellent. The growth oil is wonderful for that pre-poo, isn't it? Yes, real honey and olive oil. Okay, D-Roy, you use the olive oil. That's the oil you use with your avocado. But the honey is the ticket. It makes the hair really, really soft. Okay, cool, cool. 1 tablespoon of the honey. So my next question is, D-Roy, when you use the honey and the olive oil and mix it up with the smashed natural from the avocado, and you mix that all up together, gives you a nice creamy texture. Is it, because I'm unfamiliar with putting honey on my hair or mixing it up at all, is it easy to rinse out? Now, I'm assuming honey putting on your hair by itself is a nightmare to rinse out. And I assume, because I use super thick, natural, organic honey in my coffee and in my tea. And that stuff is seriously thick. So putting it on your hair, but with the olive oil and the avocado, is it easy to rinse out? Nina says yes. Is that a yes to easy to rinse out when it's mixed up? Oh, okay, cool. Tina Guy says yes, it's easy to rinse out. Cool, wonderful. D-Roy also says yes, it's easy to rinse out. We got a whole chit chat thing over here. And Instagram people, you can't see this and they can't see what you're saying, but I'm just letting you know what's being said over here. So yes, D-Roy uses a mixture of avocado that she mixes up herself or smashes up herself with olive oil and honey, organic honey. And she says it makes a nice creamy paste. She puts that on her hair for 30 minutes. Do you cover it with a plastic cap and put a heating cap on it, or you just put it on there, wrap a towel around your neck and go about your business? I mix a few oils with my avocado as well. Okay, cool. I'm going to try that, you guys. I'm going to try that. As a matter of fact, I got avocado. Hopefully it's not old because I bought it last week and then we had to go out of town and it's still downstairs. So I'm going to try that. Mix it up with, we got tons of olive oil around this house. Some of our olive oil that we use in our silk growth oil with a little bit of honey. Now, if I have a hard time rinsing that out, we're going to come back to next Wednesday's chat with D-Roy. But I'm going to try it out and I'm going to let you know what I think about it. Blend all the ingredients together. You can tell that the honey is in it. Okay. Well, then that's the bomb then, right? Okay. And Shaquina says she adds egg and coconut oil as well. Okay, I'm learning some stuff. This is exactly why we have this Wednesday's chat, you guys. This is exactly why. Because that way we can interact with one another. We can tell each other what we use that works for us. And it helps helps everybody to learn different techniques for growing, protecting, and keeping their hair and scalp conditioned and healthy. Right. And so I just learned something today: avocado, olive, and honey, which I never considered putting on my hair. Blended all the ingredients together. You can't tell that the honey is in it. Shakina says she uses adds egg and coconut as well. And D-Roy says yes, and sit under a heating cap for 30 minutes because you told us above 30 minutes. And Mayo and Jerry, what's up? Jerry gonna come in at the end and throw in mayo. Jerry said, don't make that sandwich without some mayonnaise. Hey, Jerry, thanks for joining. So unless you want to scroll up, I'm just going to give you the Cliff Note version. D-Roy says that does a mixture of smashing avocado, a little bit of olive oil, and a little bit of honey, and mix all of that up. Put it on your hair, cover it with a plastic cap, go under a heating cap for 30 minutes, and then it rinses out with no problem. And Jerry came in and said add mayo. Shaquina said she also adds egg and something else. I'd have to go egg and coconut oil. So look at that, you guys. We got a whole smorgasbord salad right here that we're putting on our hair natural ingredients, organic ingredients, all healthy and stuff you can find right at the grocery store, right up the street, right? So, and then this is stuff that keeps your hair healthy, which is the stuff that we put in our products, organic, natural stuff. Well, you can find our ingredients at a corner store, but not our ingredients. You can find olive oil at the store or someplace. We get ours from Crete, Greece, so way over there in Europe somewhere. We get our argan oil, our Moroccan argan oil from obviously Morocco, Africa, and we get our shea butter. Where else? The livest place on the planet. No, just kidding. Well, it's one of my favorite places that I've been to out of all the places that I've visited in my life. Ghana is way up there for one of my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I love Ghana, love it to death. Now, when you're going through menopause, you try to use everything you can to keep your hair. Okay. I feel you on that, sister. Okay, gosh, we've probably been on here a really long time because this is why we come together on Wednesdays to interact and share stuff that we use that works for us. And also let us know the crap that you need to tell us. Don't put that on your hair. I tried it, tore my hair, everything was on the floor. So make sure we share that bad stuff as well to keep others from trying it. All right, so we're gonna close this thing out. I don't even see the timer. Normally I know where it is, but we've been on here for a while. Let me see. You can also use the gel from aloe vera. I do use that. I haven't used it on my hair, but I use it on my face and it keeps my skin absolutely clear. If I have like a little breakout, because a lot of times you hold your cell phone on your face and it's filthy. You put your hands on your face and your nails and all of that stuff, and you don't wash your hands every 5 minutes when you're doing stuff, writing and I don't know, folding clothes or, working, typing on your keyboard, which I'm sure people aren't wiping down every 2 minutes. And you get like a little breakouts. And all I do literally, I use aloe vera on my skin every night from the plant, cut the plant open and just rub it on my face. And it keeps my skin completely clear. And if I have a breakout, it put that aloe vera gel from the plant on my face, keeps my skin completely clear. I'm gonna tell you guys another thing. I brought back some aloe vera leaves from Jamaica. I saw an aloe vera plant and I was like, oh man, look at that aloe vera plant. And the guy was like, do you want some? The Jamaican guy. And I said, absolutely. He cut a couple of the leaves off. I was like, how am I gonna get this huge leaf back to the States with me? So I had a thought, took some scissors, cut it in little bitty pieces, put it in my Ziploc bag that I carry my growth set. Every time I go out of town, I carry my growth set with me. And it's usually already been used that I've been using here in the house. And I put it in a Ziploc bag and I take it wherever I go so it doesn't spill or leak or anything like that. I put my aloe vera leaves in that Ziploc bag with my growth set and brought it on back home. And man, it is some powerful stuff from Jamaica. Had my skin baby soft and just as clear as can be. So I recommend every night using that aloe vera gel that you guys are using on your hair. Put that stuff on your skin and go to bed. And in the morning, and people always say, oh, your skin looks great. What do you use on it? And they're expecting me to say some $500 piece of something from one of these companies out here, aloe vera leaf that I get from Whole Foods Market or from the farmer's market. Just like that. When you hear that ding that you guys probably just heard, that's me getting a message on our website, cwhaircare.com. Somebody's asking me a question right now. And I cannot answer them because I'm in chat with my girls. I'm in chat with my homies. I'm in chat with my brothers that's on Instagram and over here on Facebook and YouTube. But we're about to close out so I can answer their questions. And we've been on here forever and a day. That's all right. We've been on here practically an hour. This is our longest session yet. You know why? Because you guys have been telling me stuff and everybody has been sharing things. And that's a wonderful thing. But we got to close out. All right. D-Roy, thank you. Thank you for joining our chat and sharing that information. I was gonna wash my hair tonight, but it's already like 9:20. Ain't gonna do it. I'll be up till 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try your stuff tomorrow. And I'm gonna let you guys know what I think about it next Wednesday. All right. Talk to you later, Tina. Talk to you guys, all of you over here in Instagram land. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. If you want to be in the chat over here, join on Facebook or on YouTube. And then that way you can be in this chat with, and see what people are talking about over here. All right. So I'm going to close out over here on Instagram. Thank you again for joining. And we'll see you next week. And check out our Saturday upload, which will be about tea tree and mint this week. Okay. And we'll have that uploaded by noon. Talk to you later. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining. This one was a serious Wednesday live. Sorry for being late, but it was worth it hanging out with you guys this Wednesday. Okay, Shaquina, good night. Tina, D-Roy, thank you all for sharing. And Nina and Jerry, who joined at the tail end. Thank you, girl, for joining. Talk to you guys next week, okay? And I'm going to tell you what I think about the hair treatment. Bye-bye. Goodbye.